Can you rely on DIY? When you choose Vector Security for your smart home ecosystem, you'll know it's done right. You know you're getting professional installation from experienced technicians. You know you're getting round-the-clock, award-winning monitoring that protects your home even when you're not there. You know you're getting home security and automation devices that work together in one ecosystem from one app. Vector Security. You'll know what you're getting, and you'll know it was done right.
Saber que las cosas que más valoras son el resultado del esfuerzo. En PNC estamos a tu lado con herramientas y recursos que te pueden ayudar a lograr lo que más te importa.
But speaking of, we have basically one more before we get into the national anthem. I just have a couple announcements before we get into the national anthem. So first and foremost, I just want to welcome everybody out. It is officially day number 2, but it is your first session here for the 2024 North Carolina Short Course Age Group Championships here at the Triangle Aquatic Center in Cary, North Carolina. We're going to be streaming live here momentarily. But just before we get started, once again, I just want to say welcome aboard, welcome aboard, welcome aboard. Wishing everybody a blessed day. We're about to make some memories out there. So I want to share, we have a few announcements to all the parents and spectators. So I'm going to turn this down just a little bit real quick, so we'll cut it up just a little bit. I just want to say we have a few announcements. Flash photography. By all means, photography, you can take as many photos upstairs as you want, but just give you a heads up. We are saying that flash photography is prohibited during the event, as it can be mistaken for the start signal at the beginning of a race. If you are planning on taking pictures with your phone or camera, please take it out and turn your flash off now. The City of Cary's fire code asks that no spectator in the stadium sit or stand in the staircases while watching the events. Please film and cheer your swimmer on from the seating areas only. If you are found watching from the stairwells, you'll be asked to return to your seat, even if it is in the middle of a race. We ask that those of you sitting in the first few rows of the stadium please remain seated during the races so that those behind you can have an equal chance to view the action. We thank you for your respect of those around you. Now, obviously, before we get started with the national anthem, we're going to do that here in just about 2 minutes. But one thing that is very important to me is military. So if I have any military...
With a smart video doorbell from Vector Security, see who's at your front door, even when you're not home.
You can even talk to them. I'm in the kitchen. Leave it on the porch.
Smart video doorbell from Vector Security. Know who's there, even when you're not.
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a nice warm round of applause for all of our military members in the house. No, you can get louder than that. Come on now. Thank you so much, military. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for your time, your service, and your commitment. We salute you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And with that being said, kindly draw your attention to the flag for the national anthem.
Once I need you to start clean up here. Oh.
The Brownie Batter Blizzard at Dairy Queen. Gooey brownie batter, moist brownie seasoning.
Hey guys, you want to go to DQ? I'll buy you both a Blizzard.
Okay.
Start the car.
This is the best idea you ever had.
Yeah, I recorded a cheeseburger one for Dad.
It'll get you every time. The DQ Brownie Batter Blizzard. Now try our new Sweet Deals value menu.
Welcome to Wake Med Children's. Come on. Specialized care for teeny tiny babies, to teens, and really sick and hurt kids. By doctors, surgeons, nurses, and support teams. All pediatric trained. And super nice. And a gazillion pediatric specialties. Even an emergency department just for kids. You know what? I'm feeling better already. Wake Med Children's, your children's hospital, and a whole lot more.
All right, so it looks like the link to the heat sheets has been currently updated for the rest of the weekend. So once again, the link to the heat sheets is updated for the rest of the weekend. Just getting I want to hear as loud as you can get right about now. Are you ready? No, 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 no. You can do a lot better than that. With that being said, swimmers, are you ready? There we go, there we go. We're about to get things fired up here. I just want to say good luck to everybody. Get out there, have fun, have a great race, and make some memories. Lights, camera, action. It is showtime, ladies and gentlemen. It is showtime. And with that being said, we're switching it over to the starter. Serving into event number 49, this is going to be the girls 11, 12, 200 yard free heat 1 of 2. Have a great race. Getting things started off correct. This is heat 1 of 2 for the girls, 11, 12, 200 yard free, event number 49. Lane number 2 from Team YMCA, which is going to be Yoda, that's Charlotte Doyle. Lane number 3 is going to be Elsa Babini from Swim Mech. Her teammate in lane number 4 is Allison Slabby. Lane number 5, Vienna Gomez Taylor, represent the Titans. Lane number 6, Susanna Gittleman from North Carolina Aquatic Club. Lane 7, we have Peyton Cossey from Yoda. Lane number 8, Lucy Kelty from Hickory. Lane number 9 from Team YMCA, which is Katie Wilson. Nice job, girls. Serving into heat number 2, this is the final heat. All right, once again, this is event number 49, the girls 11-12 200-yard free heat 2, the final heat. And we are doing hot heats, which means heat number 2 is a hot heat. So if you're not familiar with a hot heat, that means the winner of this heat will get a prize. And this week, we're giving out little rubber duckies. So the winner of this heat will be the hot heat winner, and they'll get a prize. So currently in the water, we have lane number 1 is going to be Alana Schneider from Team YMCA, which is going to be Yoda. Lane 2 is Ashley Hokie from Marlins of Raleigh. Lane number 3 is going to be Campbell Houston from RSA. Lane number 4 is Natalie Clayton from Granite Falls. Lane number 5 is Finola Wellahan from the Titans. Lane number 6 is going to be Erin Weaver from Carolina Aquatic Team. Lane 7 is Delaney Michael from Swim Mac. Her teammate, probably going to say it's her sister, Emma Michael, in lane number 8. Lane number 9 is going to be Kira Schneider from Team YMCA, Yoda. And lane number 10 is Peyton Christian from Swim Mac. Such a great race out there. Making the turn, bringing it back. It looks like the record is going to be a 151. Fastest seat time on this one is a 159. Dropping some time out there and taking this one home, and it's going to Fiona Finola with a 156.45 and a final split of a 30.54. Second place, 158.35 by Aaron. And third place, rounding out your top 3, is going to be 159.58. That's Emma Michael. Jumping into event number 50. This is going to be the boys 11-12 200 free heat 1 of 5. Gentlemen, good luck. As we move into heat number 1 of 5 for the boys 11-12, 200 free. Lane number 4 is going to be Aiden Jarrell, representing aquatic team of Mecklenburg. Lane number 5 is going to be Linus Nails, representing the Titans. And lane number 6 is Banks Cooler, representing SwimMac. In on the 100, take a look at the times here. Looks like Banks Cooler locking it up with a 100.90, splitting at 32.43. 32.33, that's going to be Linus with a 101.68 on the charge. Aiden Jarrell with a 102.34, splitting at 32.53. Thank you. In on the 150, lighten it up here. Looks like Mr. Cooler with a 133.90 at the 150, locking in at 33.00. Linus 33.9. Aiden a little bit faster, 33.82 on the charge, trying to pick it up. Aiden trying to make a move right now, but taking this one home inside the paint, dropping it to the wall. That goes 204.41. Mr. Banks Cooler. Heat 2. Cruising right along. Heat number 2 is a hot heat in the water. For heat number 2 of 5 for the boys 11-12, 200 free. Lane number 2 is going to be William Netherton from Greensboro Community. Lane number 3 is going to be Caden Wolf representing SwimMac. Lane 4, Jacob Rusthover from East Carolina Aquatics. Lane number 5 is going to be Augustus Glassner representing SwimMac. His teammate in lane 6, that's Grant Degner. Lane 7 is Jonathan Whitson representing the Titans in the house. Lane number 8, Andrew Chillum from aquatic team of Mecklenburg. And lane number 9, Mr. Nate Smith from RSA. Once again, heat 2 is a hot heat. So calling out to my AV techs in the house. If you can hear me, Matt, if you can hear me, need some batteries over here, buddy. Thank you once again. Audio tech, if we have any batteries in the house, gonna need some batteries. So close. Talk about a photo finish right there. 204.22 Augustus. 204.45 Jacob Rusthoven. Heat 3. Good luck, guys. Breaking out right now, once again, is heat number 3. Lane number 1, we have Leo Shea from, or Leo Shea, I should say, Leo Shea from North Carolina Aquatic Club. His teammate is going to be Jason Slewowski. Lane number 3 is Henry Kariker from Marlins of Raleigh. His teammate is going to be in lane number 4, Bowen Hallenborg. Lane 5 from RSA, that's Henry Critchard. Lane number 6 is Akul Srivastava from Lifetime, North Carolina. Lane number 7, Hayden Valentine from Swim Mac. His teammate in lane number 8, Neil Solomon. Lane 9 from RSA, that's going to be Scott Collins. And lane 10 from the Titans, that's Landon Marujo. Take a look, field on this one. Sitting at the 150, looking at the split times, I see 32.23, 31.77. Henry Carriker bringing the heat right about now. They're sitting so close, just shy of a couple tenths apart. Turning on the turbos, and where I'm saying it looks like 3, 4 boys coming into the wall at the same time, and it's a photo finish. This one goes to 202.54. Henry Carriker answering back with a final split of a 31.01. Nice job, buddy. Outstanding. Heat 4. Heat number 4 of 5. Lane number 1, we have Hawkin Tate from Riptide YMCA. Lane number 2 is going to be Miles Linham from Hickory. Lane number 3, we have Benjamin Gillespie from Riptide YMCA. Lane number 4, Chase Rutledge from Swim Mac. Lane number 5, we have Benjamin Palomar from the Titans. Lane number 6 is Aaron Abrigo Sanchez from Goldsboro family. Lane number 7 is going to be Miles Aries from Team YMCA. Yoda in the house. His teammate in lane number 8 is going to be Jacob Hodgkins. Lane 9, Ethan Ferry from the Waves of Wilmington. And lane number 10 from the Titans, that's Carson Dietrich. Stay strong, boys, stay strong. Right about now, you're trying not to blow up. Trying not to blow up because you're going so strong out there. Everything is burning right about now. Lungs are burning, shoulders are burning, legs are burning. Just get through it. Push through it. Never give up. What was 3 out front looks like it's still 3, shaking up just a little bit, and taking this home goes lane number 8, that's Jacob Hodgkins with a 2:00.12. Take a look at that. Miles, nice job, buddy, 2:01.00, and Ethan, 2:01.24. Heat 5, final heat. Hey, Amy, you know where I could get some batteries? Heat 5. It is a hot heat in the house. Lane number 1, we're going to have aquatic team of Mecklenburg. That's going to be William Gaither. Lane number 2, from Riptide YMCA, Ryan Galloway. Lane number 3, Nicholas Giraldo from Lifetime, North Carolina. Lane number 4, from the Waves of Wilmington in the house, Wilmington. That's Slater Spencer. Lane number 5, Jack Slowinski from the Titans. Lane number 6, that's Declan Komleski from North Carolina Aquatic Club, NCAC in the house. Lane 7, Lifetime North Carolina, that's Finnegan Kavanaugh. Lane 8, Stokes Oxrider, swimming unattached. Lane number 9, from the Titans, we have Effie Kumher. Lane number 10, from Swim Mac, that's going to be Gavin Johnson. At the 100, Stokes Oxrider sitting out there in the lead with a 55.58, but it's still anybody's race as they make their way on through, because 55.68, 1/10 of a difference, is Finnegan Kavanaugh. Taking a look at the 150 right about now, there's a switch in the field, 125.89, sitting on a 29.99 split. That's Jack Slowinski. Second place, Finnegan Kavanaugh, 126.11, splitting at 30.43. Rounding your top 3 at the 150, 6.65, that's Stokes Oxrider. Putting his foot on the gas pedal, closing this one down and saying thank you very much. That's Jack Slowinski with a 155.71 and a final split of a 29.82, taking that straight to the house for the W. Moving into event number 81, this is now the girls 10 and under 100 fly, heat 1 of 5. Girls, good luck. Once again, currently in the water, event number 81. This is the girls 10 and under 100 fly, heat 1 of 5. In lane 1, we have Helen Luo from New Wave. Lane number 2 is going to be Hadley Davis, representing Swim Mac. Lane number 3 is going to be Anaya Bagats Zimba from Marlins of Raleigh. Lane 4 is clear. Lane number 5 is going to be Milana Camarino from RSA. Lane number 6 is going to be Caroline Zhao from the Titans. Lane number 7 is going to be Madeline Foucher from GSA. Foucher. Lane number 8 is going to be Abby Putnam from Swim Mac. And lane number 9, Elizabeth Blakelar from Yoda. Bacalar. Zhao going coast to coast with the 114.09. Heat 2. Check 2, 2, 2. back on with it. So currently in the water is the final heat number 5 for event number 81, the girls 10 and under 100 fly. Oh, yeah, talk about an outstanding finish right there. 105.06 goes to Penelope Chow. 105.26, Gia, and 105.37, Collins. Moving into event number 82, this is now the boys 10 and under 100 fly. Heat 1 of 6, boys, good luck. We're off to the races. Right in lane number 4, where it's going to be Henry Muthler from North Carolina Aquatic Club. Lane 5 is going to be Collins Hennis from Riptide YMCA. Lane 6, Ricky Lee from the Titans. Lane number 7 is going to be Connor Yelverton from New Wave. Once again, heat 1 of 6, and heat 1 is a hot heat. At the 50, 35.89, setting the tone, Henry from NCAC. Big finish at the end, inside the blue paint. Taking this one home, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be a 119.26. Henry from NCAC taking the W. Nice shot, boys. Heat number 2. Heat number 2 of 6. Once again for the boys 10 and under 100 fly. Lane number 1 is going to be Benjamin Lee from Team YMCA Yota. Lane 2 is going to be aquatic team of Mecklenburg. That's Owen Havens. Lane 3, Kevin Beggs from RSA. Lane number 4, that's Trent Teo from Star Aquatics. Lane number 5 is Easton Dewberry from Swim Mac. Lane number 6, Ethan Jaya from Titans. Nazmi Bodili in lane number 7 from the Titans as well. Lane number 8 is Logan Cressamore from Marlins of Raleigh. And lane 9 is Jack Spenhockey from RSA. Along with lane number 10 is going to be Swim Mac in the house, Wild Howell. I'm going to call that Howley. So close at the finish. A couple guys into the wall at the same time. Then it goes 117.55. Jack in lane number 9. Nice job, buddy. Back half split of a 44.00 right on the head. On the charge with a 42.66. Ethan with a 121.57. Heat 3. Jumping into the first 50 right now. This is going to be heat number 3 of 6 halfway through this event for the boys 10 and under 100 fly. Lane number 1 is going to be Zayon Said from the Titans. Lane number 2 is Caden Davis from Swim Mac. Lane number 3 is Joseph Andre Scavage from Brunswick. Lane number 4 is going to be Ivan Liu from Swim Mac. Marlins of Raleigh in 5 and 6 with Jackson Massey in 5 and Lincoln Riney in 6. Parker Krasovic from Swim Mac and lane 7. Lane number 8 we have Jan Liu from the Titans. Lane number 9 Ryan Lee from North Carolina Aquatic Club. And lane number 10 is Jude Gage representing the Marlins of Raleigh. Nice work, boys, nice work. Ryan Lee with a 115.68, taking the heat win. Heat number 4. Tripping into heat number 4. Heat 4 is a hot heat. Lane number 1, we're going to have Vanish Dickey from the Titans. Lane number 2 is going to be Harrison Gill representing Greensboro. Lane number 3, we have Eric Wen from Mecklenburg Swim. Lane number 4 is going to be Mateo Salamando from Swim Mac. Lane number 5 is Eric Yun from RSA. Lane number 6, Arnaud Levens from GSA. Titans representing in lane number 7 with Liam Stingletary. Lane number 8 is going to be Andrew Stratman from Riptide YMCA. Lane number 9, Hayden Hackney representing Granite Falls. Lane 10 from YMCA, the Yoda in the house, Ian Lothar. Heat 5. Moving into heat number 5. Lane number 1, we're going to have Lucas Lee representing North Carolina Aquatic Club. Lane 2, Maxton Sickle from Marlins of Raleigh. Lane 3, from Marlins, that's going to be Nicholas Levesque. Levesque. Lane 4 is going to be his son, Sao Yu from Infinity. Yu Sung Sao. Lane 5, Chase Galloway from Riptide YMCA. Lane number 6 is going to be Naim Solomon from Swim Mac. Lane number 7, Charles Lee from the Riptide YMCA. Lane number 4, NCAC, Walter Lowry. Lane 9, Maxton Davis from Swim Mac. And lane number 10 from the Titans, that's Gray Nelson. Bringing this one home outside lane, Lucas Lee from NCAC in the back half split of a 36.48 with an overall time of a 109.59. Nice job. Heat 6, the final heat. Fresh off the blocks and breaking out right now, this is the final heat, heat number 6 for event number 82, the boys 10 and under 100 fly. Lane number 1, we have Aiden Cleary from Swim Mac. Lane 2, is going to be Carter McShane from aquatic team of Mecklenburg. Lane 3 is Ryan Anderson from the Titans. His teammate in lane number 4 is going to be Tristan Tolwar. Lane 5 from the Marlins, that's going to be Langdon Bailey. Lane number 6 from Swim Mech, Theodore Prabhu. Lane 7 from NCAC, that's Mac Gominger. Lane 8 from the Marlins, we have David Reynolds. Lane 9 from Infinity, that's going to be Badu Zhang. Lane number 10 from Infinity, that's Samuel Trevino. Just tearing it up right about now. Two guys going head to head, stroke for stroke. Under the flags, reaching for the wall, and it goes. 107.32, Tristan Tolwar. 7/100ths of a difference. That's going to be Langdon Bailey. Turning into event number 51. This is now the girls 11, 12, 50 breaststroke. Heat 1 of 5. Here we go, moving right along. We're getting into event number 51. The girls 11, 12, 50 breaststroke, picking things up here. Heat 1 of 5. Lane 1, Caitlin Davis. Lane number 2 is going to be Sophia Heaton. Lane 3, Katie Wilson. Lane number 4 is going to be Riley Shoemaker. Lane 5 is Layla Hussein. Lane number 6 is Ella Ridge. Lane number 7 is Yana Nichols. Lane 8, Piper Cockman. And lane number 9 is going to be Mary Payne. Taking it home, it's 35.24, so close. Riley Shoemaker up against the 35.40. Up next, heat number 2 of 5. Breaking out, heat number 2 is, you guessed it, hot heat for heat number 2. It's going to be Natalie Van Poppel. Lane 2 is going to be McKaylee Keogh. Lane number 3 is Sarah Harder. Lane number 4 is Scotland Dupree. Lane 5 is Isabella Dantino. Lane number 6 is Ashley Hokie. Lane 7, Evelyn Spruill. Lane 8 is Ella Fox. Lane 9, Grace Holiday. And lane number 10 is going to be Kate Hartman. Taking this one home, ladies and gentlemen, it goes to 32.99. McKaylee Keogh. Heat number 3. Fresh off the blocks and moving right along once again. This is now heat 3 for event number girls 11 D breaststroke. Lane 1, Rowan Tigu. Lane number 2 is going to be Caitlin Brumbach. Lane 3, Cindy Wang. Lane number 4, Lydia Peterson. Lane number 5, Molly Na. Lane 6, Peyton Christian. Lane number 7 is going to be Juliana Karamickian. Lane number 8 is going to be Alexa Berg. Lane 9 is Natalie Sue. Lane 10, Megan Carson. Lighting it up with a 33.69, Lydia from MSA in lane number 4. Taking the W. Heat 4. Heat 4. Hot heat. Lane number 1, we're going to have Claire Bart. Lane number 2 is Colleen Sandlin. Lane 3, Elenia Atkins. Lane number 4 is going to be Camel Houston. Lane number 5 is Laura Solomon. Lane 6 is Eva Kletcha. Lane 7 is Reagan Human. Lane number 8 is Vienna Gomez Taylor. Lane 9, Catherine Wiley. Lane number 10 is going to be Avery Ellington. So close right there. 33.49, Campbell Houston from RSA. Heat 5, the final heat. Heat number 5, the final heat once again. Lane number 1, Claire Pelletier-Poon. Lane 2, Mallory Smithy. Lane number 3, Madison Gann. Lane number 4 is Avery White. Lane 5, Miss Yixi Liu. Lane number 6, Cameron Klein. Lane number 7 is Virginia Hare. Lane 8 is Alana Keough. Lane 9, Merritt Bass. Lane number 10 is going to be Rachel McKinnon. Looks like all the swimmers into the wall at the same time, and Yixi Liu taking that one with a 31.19. So close, 32.09 second place, and 32.18. Just shy of 1/10 of a difference between second and third. Chirping into event number 52, this is 11-12, 50 breaststroke, heat 1 of 8. Boys, good luck. Heat 1 of 8 in the water for the boys. Lane number 4 is going to be Max Wilkie. Lane 5 is Anthony Smith. Lane 6 is Calvin Talbot. And lane number 7 is Austin Alamo. Everybody hammering strong for that first 25, bringing it back. Splitting up just a little bit. Lead swimmers through the 15. Chase back through the 15. Inside the blue paint. Reaching for the wall, and it goes to 34.42. Max Wilkie from Mac. Nice job, buddy. Nice job. Heat 2. Heat number 2 for the boys, 50 breaststroke. Lane number 1 is Anderson Dickinson. Lane number 2 is going to be Logan McIntyre. Lane number 3 is Elijah Cowlis. Lane number 4 is going to be Gavin Ballydyer. Lane number 5 is Gavin Gunther. Lane number 6 is Parker Chase. Lane 7 is Jack Lee. Lane number 8 is Reese Barthel. Lane number 9, Bryant Sansbury. And lane number 10 is Jason Cowell. Reaching in for the finish right there, there's going to be Reese Barthel with a 34.24. 35.21 for second place, Anderson, and Jason, 35.39. Up next, heat number 3. Heat 3, ladies and gentlemen, is a hot heat. Lane number 1 is going to be John Flanagan. Lane number 2 is Michael Best. Lane 3, Colin Bediner. Lane number 4 is going to be Miles Simpson. Lane number 5 is going to be Grant Degner. Lane number 6 is Wyan Kopang. Lane 7 is Kyle Selzer. Lane number 8 is Mason Livingood. Lane number 9 is Anthony. Lane number 10 is Mason Molinar. Machaviarini. Kyle Selzer. Heat 4. Macavariani. Sometimes I gotta say it to myself a couple times when I'm reading them fast. You know what I'm saying? Macavariani. I think I said that one right? Heat number 4 of 8. Halfway through, lane number 1 is gonna be Palmer Brady. Lane 2, Andrew Chilem. Lane 3, Wyatt Matz. Lane number 4, Mason Shanahan. Lane 5 is Hayden Valentine. Lane number 6 is William Ziegler. Lane number 7 is going to be Colin Dumbrigoo. Lane number Dylan. Lane 9 is Dylan Keys. And lane 10, Asa Garver. Wyatt Matz representing Mac. Nice job, dude. Nice job. Heat 5. Heat 5. Lane number 1, we have Elijah Kiefer. Lane 2 is Nolan Cohn. Lane number 3 is Quinn Hepburn. Lane number 4 is going to be Ethan Hagwood. Lane number 5. Lane number 6 is going to be Marco Hernandez Rodriguez. Lane 7 is Brady Houts. Lane number 8 is going to be Lucas Bonner. Lane number 9 is Jaden Pinto. And lane number 10 is going to be Derek Miller. Heat 6. Just cranking right along right about now. Heat number 6 is a hot heat. Heat 6, hot heat. Lane number 1 is going to be Ian Wilkinson. Lane number 2 is going to be Miles Averis. Lane 3, Miles Pena. Lane number 4 is going to be Henry Carricker. Lane 5 is Scott Collins. Lane 6, Fritz May. Lane number 7 is going to be Jason Slawowski. Lane number 8 is Tyler Hintenek. Lane number 9 is Ramsey Hampton. And lane 10 is Alex Shen. 33-6-8 for the W. Jason from NCAC Slawowski in the house. Heat 7. Taking this heat home for heat number 7 is going to be a 33.10 Takata. Moving into the final heat, heat number 8. Good luck, guys. Heat number 8, the final heat, is going to be Landon Marujo in lane number 1. Lane 2 is going to be Elijah Sue. Lane 3, Vihan Prakash. Lane number 4 is going to be Frank Liu. Lane number 5 is Evan Jackson. Lane 6, Jesse Cyrus. Lane number 7 is Noah Assad. Lane number 8 is Henry Williams. Lane number 9 is Jay Zhang. And lane 10 is Braden Kransky. .37, nice job. That goes to Evan Jackson of MEP. Nice work, buddy. 300ths of a difference, 31.40, Noah Assad. Moving into event number 83, this is now the girl under 50 free. Heat 1 of 6, girls, good luck. Looks like a head-to-head-to-head battle out there by Milana, Elizabeth, and Milana. Two Milanas out there. Who would have thunk it? Milana. Heat 2. Heat 2, fresh off the blocks. Lane number 1 is going to be Hannah Luo. Lane number 2 is going to be Evie Yang. Lane 3, Parker Myers. Lane number 4 is Ava Bailey. Lane 5, Eliana Gutierrez. Lane number 6, Rumor Hagman. Lane number 7 is Della Gilreath. Lane number 8, Piper Drennan. And you got lane number 9, Sophia Calzadilla. Calzadilla. Heat number 3. Heat 3, hot heats. Lane number 1 is going to be Layla Jarrell. Lane number 2 is going to be Annie Height. Lane 3 is June Hoff. Lane 4, Zoe Laverne. Lane 5 is going to be Allie Miller. Lane number 6 is Rollins Borchard. Lane 7 is Alexis Cox. Lane number 8 is Catherine Petrucci. Lane 9 is Clara Burton. And lane 10, William Nelson. 29.99 going sub double O. That's going to be Zoe Laverne. Heat 4, Heat 4. Heat number 4 of 6. Lane number 1, we have Savannah Grimsley. Lane 2, Savannah Rogers. Lane number 3 is going to be Nina Epstein. Lane 4 is Gabby Bissonette. Lane 5 is Isabella Dawson. Lane number 6 is Jillian Prince. Lane 7, Miss Peyton Gann. Lane number 8, Reed Shaver. Lane number 9 is going to be Grace Eberhard. And lane 10 is Emerson Bridges. Close at the finish, 28.81, locking that one up. That's going to be Isabella Dawson representing Swim Mac in the house. 29.6 is Savannah Grimsley. Heat 5. Heat 5, hot heats. Lane number 1 is going to be Carter from the Marlins. Lane number 2 is going to be Addison Meisel. Lane number 3 is Madeline Montana. Lane number 4 is going to be Lucy Slawowski. Lane 5 is Maya Feistel. Lane 6 is Alice Buchanan. Lane number 7 is Emma Ducey. Lane number 8 is Emma Antley. Lane number 9 is Emily Chintala. And lane 10 is Eva Chow. Heat 6, the final heats. The final heat off to the lane number 1 is Madeline Fang. Lane 2, Lily Todd. Lane number 3 is going to be Ella Parliaments. Lane 4 is Jocelyn Hotchkiss. Lane number 5 is Tessa Jeltima. Lane number 6 is Collins Kim. Lane number 7 is Lucy Crutchfield. Lane 8, Claire Higgins. Lane number 9, we have Maze Wheatley. And lane number 10 is Eliza Ammon. So close, just 0.4 of a difference, and that's 27.49. That's Tessa and lane number 5. Chirping into event number 84. This is now the boys 10 and under 50 free heat 1 of 5. Good luck, boys. number 5, lane number 2 is going to be Ian Lothar. Lane number 3 is going to be Jackson Towle. Lane 4 is Silas Spencer. Lane 5, Jake Cockman. Lane number 6 is going to be Jacob Holding. Lane 7 is Pierce Schreiber. Lane 8 is Caleb Gilliman. And lane 9 is Jacob Ennis. .26, Jacob Holding. Nice job, buddy. Nice job. Heat 2. Heat 2. It's a hot heat. Imagine that, hot heat. Lane number 1 is going to be Maxon Davis. Lane number 2 is going to be Nicholas Levesque. Lane number 3 is Everett Keene. Lane number 4 is Owen Havens. Lane 5, Nathan Taxon. Lane 6 is Maxon Sickle. Lane 7 is Holden Kendall. Lane number 8 is James Hagman. Lane 9, Trent Teo. And lane 10, Grayson Sweets. Taking the W, 30.06, Nicholas Levesque. 30.33, Maxon Davis. And Grayson Sweet with a 30.45. Heat number 3. Heat 3 of 5, moving right along. Lane number 1 is going to be Carter Brennan. Lane 2 is Jarrett McComb. Lane number 3 is Paxton Jamil. Lane number 4 is going to be Theodore Penhero. Lane 5, Nazmi Bodili. Lane number 6 is going to be Atticus Henry. Lane 7 is Andrew Stratman. Lane 8, Charles Lee. Lane number 9 is Graham Sutton. And lane 10, Hayden Hackney. 29.28, that's Paxton Jamil. Heat 4. Heat number 4, lane number 1 is going to be Jack Spanhaki. Lane number 2 is Hudson Campbell. Lane 3, Ryan Lee. Lane 4, Grayson Groff. Lane number 5 is going to be Ethan Cowles. Lane 6, Gray Nelson. Lane number 7 is Jacob Kletcha. Lane number 8, Yu Xiang Xiao. Lane 9 is Patrick Vaughn. Lane number 10 is going to be Arnaud Levens. Wow, that was a close one. 28.27, 28.97. Ethan Cowles. Nice job, dude. Heat 5, the final heat. Breaking out, this is the final heat. Heat number 5 for event number 84, the boys 10 and under 50 yard free. Lane 1 is going to be Harrison Gill. Lane number 2 is going to be Vansh Diggy. Lane number 3 is Vahan Matsakyan. Sorry about that. Matsayak. Oh, wow. Lane number 4 is going to be Aaron Fang. Lane number 5 is Clayton Chia. Lane 6 is Evan Zhang. Lane number 7 is Langdon Bailey. Lane 8 is Liam Singer Lady. Stingler Taylor. I'm going to just stop right there because we're finished. That he got the best of me. Moving into event number 53. This is now the gross 11-12 100 fly. Heat 1 of 4. Moving into event number 53, the girls 11, 12, 100 fly. Heat 1 of 4 is hot heats. Lane 4 is going to be Camden Liuti. Lane number 5 is going to be Lila Halkovic. And lane number 6 is going to be Conley Johnston. Camden represents Granite Falls. Lila represents Waves of Wilmington. And Conley represents Infinity Aquatic Club. Take a look at the record. The record is a 53.95, set in 2017. That is lights out fast. Conley. Tripping into heat number 2. Heat number 2 of 4. Lane number 1 is going to be McKaylee Keogh. Lane number 2 is going to be Harper Cote. Lane 3, Molly Na. Lane number 4, we have Kate Hartman. Lane number 5, Gabriella Trevino. Lane 6, we have Brennan Ziegler. Lane number 7, we have Miss Charlotte Doyle. Lane 8 is Reese Ballack, sorry about that, Reese Ballack. Lane number 9 is Peyton Cossey. And lane 10 is Aubrey Taylor. Looking at the scoreboard right there, we're going to have Gabriella Trevino and lane number 5 splitting a 30.44 at the 50. Looking at the split times, 30.46, 0.02 of a difference. That's going to be Reese Ballack in lane number 8. Bringing it up to a 30.72, that's Harper Pody in lane number 2. As they make their way back on the last 25, fast 25 on this one, giving it everything that they've got. Lead swimmers pushing through the 15-meter mark. Looks like 2, maybe 3 girls into the wall at the same time under the flags, and this one goes to lane number 5. That's going to be 105.77 with a back half split of a 35.33. Heat 3. Tearing it up through the first 50. Once again, this is heat number 3 of 4 for event number 53. The girls 11, 12, 100 fly. Taking that first 50 and setting the tone at a 30.9. That's going to be Cameron Klein and lane 6. Looking at the whole field right now, where you have Chelsea Zhang in 1, Sandy Ross in 2, Catherine Wiley in 3, Kylie Grace Holmes in 4, Alana Schneider in 5, Cameron Klein in 6, Evelyn Spruill in 7. We have Ellen Layton in 8, Yu Yan Chen in 9, and Catherine Millsaps in 10. Ellen Layton answering back with a 34.72 back half split and 105.27, leading us into the final heat number 4. The final heat number 4, is a hot heat. Send this one off right about now. Lane number 1 is going to be Emma Michael. Lane 2 is Kira Schneider. Lane 3, Elsa Babini. Lane number 4 is going to be Rachel McKinnon. Lane 5, we have Finola Willahan. Lane 6 is Natalie Clayton. Lane number 7 is Mallory Smithy. Lane 8 is Ava Phillips. Lane number 9, we have Berkeley Barr. Lane 10, rounding us out, is going to be Alice Arcaro. $27.11, that's going to be Finola Wellahan from TAC set the tone at the 50, 27.99. Rachel McKinnon putting on the pressure at the 50, 28.61 was running out your top three at the 50 with Natalie Clayton. Let's see who's going to be at the finish, putting on the turbo boosters and taking this one home, ladies and gentlemen. It is a 58.58, saying thank you very much with a back half split of a 31.47, Finola Wellahan. Chirping into event 54. This is now the boys 11-12 100 fly, heat 1 of 6. Cranking into the first 25. Take a look what we got going on out there. The field. In lane number 2, we have Henry Kritzer. Lane number 3, we have Eric Wu. Lane number 4 is going to be Miles Pena. Lane 5 is Liam Hennis. Lane number 6, Lucas Karam. Lane number 7 is going to be Thomas Lowry. And lane 8, Max Wilkie. Miles Pena. Lighten it up with a 29.71. Miles is seated at a 110.76. He's going to destroy that right about now. Into the wall. 106.73 with a back half split of a 37.02. Dropping it down just a bit. That's Miles Pena. Nice job, buddy. Max Wilkie with a 108.8 and 108.82, 200ths of a difference. That's Lucas Karam. Heat 2. Once again, currently in the waters, heat number 2 of 6 for the guys, 11-12 100 fly. Looks like James Jones. Well, I don't know what we got going on out there. Maybe a, oh yeah, attaboy, man. James Jones locking it in with a 30.70. Hawk and Tate answering back with a 105.36. Nice job, nice job. Come on, William. You got this, dude. Come on, buddy, come on. Yeah, William. Nice job, dude, 130.4. Heat 3. Heat number 3 is a hot heat. Lane number 1, we have Parker Chase. Lane number 2 is going to be Wyatt Matz. Lane number 3 is going to be Cristiano Ferrario. Lane number 4 is going to be Owen Bowling. Lane number 5 is Oscar Sargent. Lane 6 is Augustus Glassner. Lane 7 is Griffin Riney. Lane 8 is Carrington Briscoe. Lane number 9 is going to be Takada Locke. Lane number 10, Tyler Hintonock. Tearing it up on the 75, bringing it back on the 100. Just chopping away out there. Hammering one stroke at a time, and it goes. 105.4. Griffin Riney. Nice job, dude. Nice job. Heat 4. About to jump into the first 50 here. Once again, we're on heat number 4 of 6 for the boys 11-1200 fly. If you're just now joining along with us live on the live stream, just want to say welcome aboard. First and foremost, thank you for being here with us and sharing in all the energy. We know you're screaming into your devices, so we're going to be feeling all that energy here at the TAC. But right now, as we're talking about heat number 4 of 6, we're going to be taking a look. It looks like 29.36 was Evan Jackson in lane number 8, holding that energy off the 50. Can he go coast to coast? It's going to be a close finish, and it is Evan Jackson representing MAC with the 103.74 and a final spot of a 34.38. Chase Rutledge, nice job, buddy. 104.4 and a 104 or 105.36. That's Ian Wilkinson. Heat 5. Heat number 5, and it goes. Hot heat number 5. Lane number 1, we're going to have Akul Srivastava. Lane number 2 is going to be Jack Lee. Lane 3, we have William Netherton. Lane number 4 is Todd Haywood. Lane number 5 is Anthony. I want to know how you say her name. Macaviariani. Lane number 6, Miles Lynham. Lane number 7 is going to be Leo Shea. Lane 8 is Effie Kumher. Lane 9 is Jacob Hodgkins. And lane 10 is going to be Ethan Hagwood. Macaviariani. Let's go with that one. Macaviariani. I got to write that one down. Taking the W for the hot heat, that's going to be Miles Lynham with a 101.94. 102.95 goes to second place, and 103.3 Ethan Hagwood rounding out your top 3. Circling into the final heat, heat number 6. The final heat, heat number 6 for the boys, 11-12-100 fly. Lane number 1 is going to be Neil Solomon. Lane number 2, Declan Komalaski. Lane 3, Daniel Walcott. Lane number 4, we have Henry Williams. Lane 5, Stephen Zauhi. Lane 6, we have Grant Murray. Lane number 7 is Jesse Cyrus. Lane number 8, Stokes Oxrider in the house. Lane number 9, that's Gavin Johnson. And lane 10, we have Kingsley Chen. 27.51, Stephen Zauhi at the 50. 27.60, Grant Murray. 54.57 is the record. Diving home to a big finish right there. That's going to be a 57.67 and a back half split of a 30.16. That's Stephen Zauhi. moving into event number 85. This is now the girls 10 and under 50-yard breaststroke. Heat 1 of 6. Good luck, girls. So once again, currently in the water is heat 1 of 6 for the girls 10 and under 50-yard breaststroke. Lane number 3 is going to be Riley Boyer. Lane number 4 is Mary Waters. Lane number 5 is Emily Chintala. Lane 6, Jiang Zhao. And lane number 7 is Piper Drennan. Heat 2. Heat number 2. Hot heat in the house. Hot heat. It's all about the rubber ducky. Lane number 1 is going to be Leah Mokari. Lane number 2 is going to be Peyton Cann. Lane 3, Alice Buchanan. Lane 4 is Miss Caroline Kelly. Lane number 5 is going to be Annika Makowensky. Lane 6 is Kaylee Joyce. Lane number 7 is going to be Ariana Barty. Lane number 8 is Caroline Zhao. Lane 9, Shirley Liu. And lane number 10 is going to be Annalise Groman. Caroline Zhao, nice job. Heat 3. Here we go, moving into heat number 3 of 6, ladies and gentlemen. Lane number 1 is Caroline Murphy. Lane 2 is Emma. Lane number 3 is going to be Ren Rasbeck-Cleaver. Lane number 4 is going to be Sophia Calzadilla. Lane number 5 is going to be Alice Oglesby. Lane number 6 is Luciana Lee. Lane number 7 is Avery Hunter. Lane 8, Helen Luo. Lane number 9, we have Anaya Bagat Zimba. And lane number 10 is going to be Hannah Willis. So close. About 6 girls coming into the wall at the same time, taking this one home. It goes. Lane number 5, Alice Oglesby with a 39.58. Ren 39.71. Heat 4. About to chirp into the first 25. Heat number 4 of 6. Lane number 1 is going to be Olivia Tolan. Lane 2, Madeline Braden. Lane number 3 is Sutton Huff. Lane 4, Madeline Labor. Lane number 5 is Milana. I'm not going to do your last name because I'm going to write that one down. Lane number 6 is going to be Evie Yang. Lane number 7 is Michaela Smith. Lane 8 is Clara Burton. Lane number 9 is Avery Yang. Lane number 10 is Mila Nichols. Heat 5. Heat number 5. Hot heats. Lane number 1, that's Madeline Fang. Lane number 2 is going to be Sophia Sirigiliano. Lane number 3 is going to be Elizabeth Kites. Lane number 4, Eva Chow. Lane number 5, Clara Jellin. Lane number 6 is Emma Antley. Lane 7 is Annalise Giordano. Lane number 8 is Elizabeth Van Order. Lane number 9 is Jillian Prince. And lane number 10 is Adeline Ray. Reach the wall, and it goes to lane number 2. That's Sophia with a 37.99. Heat 6. Heat 6, the final heat, breaking out right now for the girls standing under 50 breaststroke. Lane number 1 is going to be Zoe Laverne. Lane number 2 is going to be Charlie Hanoinian. Lane number 3 is going to be Gia Saragrossi. Lane number 4 is Julia Christopherson. Lane number 5 is going to be Penelope Chow. Lane 6, Tessa Geltima. Lane 7 is Eleanor Roberts. Lane number 8 is Emma Ducey. Lane number 9 is Ella Parliament. And lane number 10 is Mia Feistel. 33.99 Penelope Chow. Nice job. 34.31 Tessa Gia. 36.04. Moving into 86. This is now the boys 10 and under 50 breaststroke heat 1 of 6. Good luck, guys. Heat 1 for the gentlemen. Hot heats. We're giving these rubber duckies away like candy. Lane number 3 is going to be Andre Withers. Lane 4 is Theodore Green. Lane 5 is Ethan Cedar. Lane number 6 is going to be Logan Cressamore. And lane number 7 is Edward Klontz. Pretty close at the finish. Taking that one is going to be lane number 5 with a 42.39, Ethan Cedar. Nice job, buddy, representing MSA. Heat 2. Heat number 2, jumping into the first 25. About to bring it back on the back half of this. Lane number 1 is going to be Grayson Selzer. Lane 2, Henry Dew. Lane number 3 is going to be Ethan Leonhardt. Lane 4, Owen Havens. Lane number 5 is Benjamin Lee. Lane 6, Jacob Ennis. Lane number 7 is Eric Young. Lane 8, Matthew Perez. Lane number 9 is Ethan Gia. And lane 10 is Ricky Lee. 39.71, Eric Yoon. Heat 3. Caper, nice job, buddy. 39.90, taking that heat home. Second place, 41.36. Braden. Heat 4. Heat number 4, hot heat. Lane number 1, Noah Grant. Lane number 2 is going to be Niam Solomon. Lane number 3, I'm not going to probably get through these guys. Theodore. Lane number 4 is Walter. Lane number 5, George. Lane 6 is Grayson Groff. Lane 7 is Ridgelyn Cavanaugh. Lane number 7 is Nazmi Boldili. Lane 9, Benjamin. Lane 10 is Brian. Heat 5 of 6. $38.95. Nice job, buddy. Zayn. Heat 6, the final heat. Here it is. Bringing the heats. Heat number 6. Lane number 1, we have David Reynolds. Lane number 2 is going to be Liam Stingerlady. Lane number 3 is going to be Aaron Fang. Lane number 4 is Luke Massaneri. Lane number 5 is going to be Clayton Chia. Lane 6 is going to be Jackson Tao. Lane 7 is Evan Zhang. Lane number 8 is going to be Tristan Talwar. Lane 9 is Badu Zhang. And lane number 10 is Chase Galloway. Clayton, 34.95. Nice job, dude. Nice job. Moving into event number 55. This is now the girls 11-12, 100 IM Heat 1 of 4. Heat number 1 for the 100 IM is a hot heat. So lane number 1 is going to be Alana Keogh. Lane number 2 is Gentry Whitmer. Lane 3, Elsa Babini. Lane number 4 is Leia Green. Lane 5, Ashley Hokie. Lane number 6 is going to be Bryn Anthony. Lane 7 is Catherine Wiley. Lane 8 is Laura Solomon. Lane 9, Peyton Christian, and lane 10 is Liliana Davis. Charging home on the last 25, fast 25 free. Looks like it might be outside lane. Liliana Davis taking that with a 105.49. Heat 2. Heat number 2, finishing up that first 25 fly. So if you're new to the sport of swimming, goes 25 of each discipline. Fly, backstroke, breaststroke, freestyle. So currently in the water, in lane number 1, we have Katie Wilson. Lane number 2 is going to be Riley Shoemaker. Lane number 3 is Evelyn Spruill. Lane 4 is Merritt Bass. Lane number 5 is Ellen Layton. Lane number 6 is Lydia Peterson. Lane 7, Anna Purdue. Lane number 8 is Riley Green. Lane 9, Peyton Cossie. And lane number 10 is Amelia Robinson. Heat 3. Cruising right along right about now. We are in heat number 3 of 4. Lane number 1, we have Kate Hartman from RSA. Lane number 2 is Molly Na, representing the Titans. Lane 3, Rachel McKinnon from Infinity. Lane 4, Cameron Klein from Mecklenburg. Lane 5, that's Miss Alice Arcaro from the Titans. From Mecklenburg in lane number 6, that's going to be Isabella Donato. Lane number 7 is going to be Chelsea Zhang, representing Swim Mac. Lane number 8 from RSA, that's Natalie Sheeran. Lane number 9, we have Aubrey Taylor from Mecklenburg. And lane number 10 from the Titans, that's Sarah Harder. On the final charge, looks like we're going to have about 4 girls into the wall at the same time. And reaching to the wall, that goes lane number 5, Alice Arcaro with a 105.98. Final heat, heat number 4. Good luck, girls. Heat number 4, hot heats. Lane number 1, we're going to have Mallory Smithy from Swim Mac. Lane 2, Virginia Hare from Lifetime, North Carolina. The Titans in 3, 4, and 5 with Ava Phillips in 3. Vienna Gomez Taylor in 4, and Yixi Liu in 5. Lane number 6 from Carolina Aquatic Team, that's going to be Erin Weaver. Lane 7 from Granite Falls, Miss Natalie Clayton. Lane number 8 from Swim Mac in the house, that's Emma Michael. Lane number 9 from the Titans, we have Berkeley Bar. And lane 10 from Swim Fanatics, that's Madison Gann. Going absolutely hammer time, 101.21. That was Yixi Liu with a final spot of a 33.41. Nice job. Erin 103.8 and Natalie 103.88. 0.05 of a difference. Moving into event number 56. This is now the boys 11, 12, 100 IM heat 1 of 7. Good luck, guys. For the gentlemen, heat number 1 is, oh yeah, it's another hot heat. You're going to be thinking about those for the rest of the day. You're going to hear the air horn and be like, oh God, dude, James. Lane number 2 is going to be Braden Kransky from the Waves of Wilmington. Lane 3 is Felix Zhao from North Carolina Aquatic Club, NCAC. Lane 4, Augustus Glassner from Swim Mac. Lane 5, Leo Shea from North Carolina Aquatic Club. Lane number 6, that's Bowen Hallenborg from the Marlins. Lane number 7 is going to be Caleb Simon from the Riptide YMCA. Lane number 8 is Eli Shiosaki from East Carolina Aquatics. And lane number 9 is Silas McHugh from Swim Mac. Riding the lightning and bringing the thunder out there. This is so close, taking that one home. It goes 107.27. Leo Shea from NCAC and lane number 5. Nice shot, buddy. 107.39 for Augustus, 107.46 Silas. Heat 2. Heat number 2, lane number 1, we have Oscar Surgeon from Swim Mac, his teammate in lane 2, Wyatt Matz. Lane 3, from Mecklenburg Swim, Eden Waryu. Lane number 4, Jack Lee from Riptide YMCA. Lane 5 is Scott Collins from RSA. Brunswick Aquatic Club in lane number 6 with Michael Best. Lane 7, Linus Nails from the Titans. Lane 8, Parker Chase from Mecklenburg Swim. Lane number 9 is James Jones from North Carolina. Lane number 10, Elijah Kiefer from the Marlins of Raleigh. Jack Lee was on the 50 with a 30.29. It'll be interesting to see what shakes up on this last couple of strokes, and it goes to, oh! Scott Collins answering back against Jack Lee. What an outstanding race. 106.64 for Scott, 106.69 for Jack Lee. Heat 3. Cranking through the first 25 fly, bringing it back on 25 back. About to make the turn. 25 breaststroke on the way. Heat number 3 of 7. Lane number 1, we're going to have Grant Degner. Lane number 2 is going to be Derek Miller. Lane 3, William Netherton. Lane number 4 is Logan McIntyre. Lane 5 is Jason Slawowski. Lane number 6, we have Wynn Copping. Lane number 7 is Jackson Pereira. Lane 8 is Boyang Zhang. Lane number 9 is Reese Barthel, and lane number 10 is Benjamin Gillespie. .105.4 for Jackson from RSA. Nice job, buddy. Nice job. Heat 4. Heat 4. Oh yeah, rubber ducky time. Lane number 1 is going to be Tyler Hintonack from Swim Mac. Lane 2, Noah Assad from Lifetime, North Carolina. Lane number 3 is William Gaither from Aquatic Team of Mecklenburg. Lane number 4, Akul Srivastava from Lifetime, North Carolina. Lane number 5, Banks Cooler from Swim Mac. Lane number 6, Kingsley Chen from North Carolina Aquatic Club. Lane 7, Andrew Chelm from Aquatic Team of Mecklenburg. From Yoda, that's going to be Miles Aries. Lane number 9, Arthur Luo from New Wave. And lane 10, Jay Zhang from North Carolina. Tearing it up out there, that goes to Kingsley Chen with a 103.63 and a back half split of a 33.87. Nice job, buddy. Jay, 104.7. Moving into heat number 5. Heat number 5, lane number 1 is going to be Elijah Sue from NCAC. Lane number 2 is going to be Owen Bowling from Yoda. Lane 3, Carson Dietrich from TAC, the Titans. Lane 4 is clear. Lane 5, Roman Snyder from MAC. MAC in 6 and 7 as well with Anthony Macavariani in lane number 6 and Hayden Valentine in lane number 7. Raymond Seng in lane number 8 from Moore, which is Marlins of Raleigh. Lane number 9 is going to be Takata Locke from Waves of Wilmington. And lane 10 was Max Wilkie from Swim Mac. Three into the wall at the same time, taking this one home and goes to 105.45. That's Raymond Singh in lane number 8. Nice job. Roman Snyder, 105.6 and 106.3 Dakota. Heat 6. Bringing it back on 25 back short, taking a look at what we got going on. Heat number 6 of 7. Lane 1 is Martin Sanchez Moreno from Lifetime. Lane number 2 is Ethan Hagwood from Swim Mac. Lane number 3 is Mecklenburg Swimming with Vihan Prakash. Lane number 4 is Nicholas Giraldo from Lifetime North Carolina. NCAC in lane number 5 with Jack Monroe. Lane 6 is going to be Frank Liu from the Titans. Lane 7, Miles Pena from Mecklenburg. Lane number 8 is Benjamin Palomar from the Titans. And the Titans holding it down in 9 and 10 as well with Kyle Selzer in 9 and Harila G in 10. .05 with a 33.19 back half split, Frank Liu. Heat fresh off the blocks, heat 7. Yeah, it's a hot heat. Lane number 1 is going to be Ethan Ferree from the Waves of Wilmington. Lane 2 is Evan Jackson from Swim Mac. Lane number 3, the Titans, that's going to be Grant Murray. Then lane number 4 from the Titans, that's Jack Slowinski. Lane 5, Jesse Cyrus from Swim Mac. Lane number 6, we have Steven Zauhi from the Titans. Lane 7, Slater Spencer, representing the Waves of Wilmington. Lane number 8 is Finnegan Cavanaugh, representing Lifetime North Carolina. Infinity Aquatic Club, that's going to be lane number 9 with Henry Williams. And lane 10 from Riptide YMCA, that's Ryan Galloway. 27.46, Jesse Cyrus from Mac, and lane number 5, which was taking that first 50. Jesse Cyrus just walking away with that one, saying thank you very much, going sub-00 with a 59.74, taking the W. Nice job, buddy. Get your rubber ducky. Moving into number 87. This is now the girls 100 IM, the girls 10 and under. Heat 1 of 5. Those are animals. Tearing it up out there. Heat 1 of 5 for the girls 10 and under, 100 IM. Lane number 1 is going to be Avery Hunter. Lane number 2 is Mila Nichols. Lane 3 is Nina Epstein. Lane number 4 is Catherine Petrucci. Lane number 5, Grace Eberhard. Lane number 6 is going to be Addison Maciel. Lane number 7 is Eloise Thompson. Lane number 8 is Caroline Zhao. And lane 9 is Elizabeth Van Order. Heat 2. Currently in the water once again is heat number 2 of 5. That's right, it's a hot heat. Lane number 1 is going to be Ayla Belfour. Lane number 2 is Jillian Prince. Lane number 3 is Olivia Vaden. Lane number 4, Miss Alice Oglesby. Lane number 5 is Emily Chintala. Lane number 6 is Sophia Calzadilla. Lane number 7 is Clara Burton. Lane number 8 is Adeline Ray. Lane 9 is Savannah Grimsley. And lane 10 is Alice Buchanan. Taking a look at the split times right there, that's going to be Savannah Grimsley setting the tone with a 34.05. Right there with her, 35.16, Olivia Vaden, and 35.18, that's going to be Clara Burton. Pretty close off the 75 wall as they make their way back. Everybody hitting it into the turbos right there, giving it everything that they've got. Whatever gas is left in the tank, just unleash the beast right now. Just go, 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 and no breathing within the flags. And taking that one home, it goes to 116.32. On the back half of that, that's going to be Clara Burton. Heat 3. Breaking out right now, heat number 3 of 5. Lane number 1 is going to be Luciana Lee from North Carolina Aquatic Club. Lane 2 is Peyton Gann from Swim Fanatics. From Lifetime in lane number 3, that's going to be Avery Yang. Lane 4 is Madeline Montana from Greensboro Community. Lane number 5, we have Emma Saragrossi from Lifetime North Carolina. Lane 6 is Madeline Labor from RSA. Lane 7, Savannah Rogers representing Hillsboro. Lane number 8 is Miliana Akhmoldeyeva. I got to write that one down again. Lane number 9 is going to be Aquatic Team of Mecklenburg. That's Reed Shaver. And lane 10, Olivia Nelson from Swim Mac. Moldeva. Madeline Montana, nice job, 114.87. Heat number 4. Heat 4 of 5, fresh off the blocks into the races, breaking out, taking off on the first 25 fly. Lane number 1 is going to be Emma Antley from Swim Mac. Lane 2, Clara Jellin from NCAC. Lane 3, Molly Slowinski from New Wave. Lane number 4 is going to be Zoe Laverne from the Titans. Lane 5, Lucy Slewowski from NCAC. Lane 6 is Eliza Ammon from NCA. Lane number 7 is Isabella Dawson from Swim Mac. Lane 8, Madeline Fang from Mecklenburg. Lane number 9 is Annalise Giordano from New Wave. And lane 10 is Michaela Smith from the Titans. Nice job, girls, nice job. 113.39 sets it up. Eliza Amin. Heat 5, the final heat. Heat 5. Oh yeah, hot heats. Lane number 1 is going to be Claire Higgins. Lane 2, Lucy Crutchfield. Lane 3, Eva Chow. Lane number 4 is Jocelyn Hodgkiss. Lane number 5 is Tessa Jeltima. Lane number 6 is Gia Saragossi. Lane number 7 is going to be Charlie Hanoyan. Lane number 8 is Ella Bartelman. Laments. Lane number 9 is going to be Emma Ducey, and lane number 10 is Eleanor Roberts. Bringing the heats, a new record. Tessa with a 105.63, dropping it down from a 105.81. And right about now, everybody in the house, let's give a nice warm round of applause for Tessa. Yeah, I think that's number 3 or 4. Moving into event number 88, the boys 10 and under 100-yard IM heat 1 of 5. That was awesome. That was absolutely awesome. You know what I'm saying? It's just so entertaining. So congratulations to the family and friends upstairs as well. That's just outstanding. So currently in the water right now is event number 88. Once again, this is now the boys 10 and under 100-yard IM heat 1 of 5. Lane number 3 is Yan Lu, representing TAC, the Titans. Lane number 4 is Patrick Vaughn from Lifetime, North Carolina. Lane 5, Jacob Holding from the Marlins of Raleigh. Lane number 6 is Richland Cavanaugh from Lifetime, North Carolina. Lane number 7, Jackson Mosbo from Swim Mac. Nice job, guys. Jackson with a 117.69. Heat 2. Heat number 2, lane number 1 is going to be Nazmi Badali from the Titans. Lane number 2 is going to be Eric Yun from RSA. Lane number 3 is Andrew Stratman from Riptide YMCA. Lane number 4, we have Atticus Henry from the Titans. Lane number 5 is Grayson Sweet from Swim Mac. Lane number 6 is Jackson Tao from North Carolina NCAC. Lane number 7 is Harrison Gill from Greensboro. Lane 8 is Jake Cockman from Marlins of Raleigh. Lane number 9 is Andrew DeMoss from the Titans. And representing aquatic team of Mecklenburg, that's Owen Havens. Talk about pretty close at that first 50. 34.3, that's Andrew DeMoss. 35.77, Grayson Sweet. 35.89, Atticus Henry. 36.2 was Jake Cockman. Taking this one home, going coast to coast on that one, Andrew DeMoss from TAC, the Titans, with a 115.70. Heat 3. Heat number 3, hot heats. Lane number 1 from the Titans, we have Zayan Sayed. Lane number 2 from the Riptide YMCA, Charles Lee. Lane 3 is Marlins of Raleigh, that's Jarrett McCone. Lane number 4, Grayson Groff from Lifetime, North Carolina. Lane number 5 is Arnaud Levens from Swim GSA. Lane number 6 is Naim Solomon from Swim Mac. Helios. In lane number 7, that's going to be Theodore Penhero. Lane number 8, we have Hudson Campbell from New Wave Swim Team. Chapel, Hudson Chapel. Lane number 9 is Carter McChaney from Aquatic Team of Mecklenburg. And lane number 10 from Swim Mac, that's Ivan Liu. These guys just rolling high and tight through the water as they make their way into the 75 and off the last wall, bringing it back on the last 25 free. Mid-pack, taking it home, it goes, oh, Charles Lee with a 116.73, back half split of a 40.97. Heat 4. Breaking out heat number 4 of 5, second to last heat. Lane number 1, we're going to have Samuel Trevino from Infinity. Lane number 2 is going to be Walter Lowry from NCAC. Lane number 3, that's going to be Yu Xiang Cao. Lane number 4 from the Titans, that's Vanch Dingy. Lane number 5, 6, and 7, NCAC holding it down, but Lucas Lee in 5. Mac Gominger in 6, and Ryan Lee in 7. Badu Zhang in lane number 8 from Infinity. Lane number 9, we have Swim Mac, that's Win Wheatley. And lane number 10 from RSA, that's Jack Spanhaki. Outside lane, Samuel Trevino going to work over there with a 112.84. Nice job, dude, dropping some time. Moving into the final heat. The final heat is, of course, a hot heat. Lane number 1 is going to be Ethan Cowlis from Swim Mac. Marlins of Raleigh in lane number 2 with Jacob Pletcha. Lane 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 is going to be the Titans in the house. We have Evan Zhang in 3, Aaron Feng in 4, Clayton Chia in 5, David Bao in 6, and Tristan Talwar in 7. David Reynolds in lane number 8 from the Marlins of Raleigh. His teammate in lane number 9 is going to be Langdon Bailey, and lane number 10 is going to be Luke Massineri from Greensboro Community. Looks like, is that Jacob over there? Hey, Ethan Cowlis from where I was standing, it looked like lane 2. That's awesome, 108.79. Ethan from Swim Mac. Nice job, dude, 109.19. Clayton Chia. And rounding out your top 3 with a 110.41, that's David Bao. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Way to perform out there. I'll tell you what. I just want to get a nice warm round of applause for all the swimmers right now, okay? Family and friends upstairs, let's put your hands together because that was just an outstanding midday session so far. We have to get into the relays, but I just want to make some noise for the kids right now. So let's put your hands together, make some noise for those guys. So we're going to be getting into, looks like a little bit of a break before we get into the 400 relays and then the 500 freeze. So the time is, it looks like 3:07. It just changed. Looks like we'll have about 10 minutes. So if you need to, get up, stretch it out, shake the dust off. If you are going to be leaving the venue at this time, if you're not going to be here for the relays or the 500s, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I just want to share my sincere gratitude for everybody being in the house and sharing all that energy. For everybody following along live on the live stream, thank you so much for being here with us. We'll hope to stick around for the relays and the 500s. But if you are going to be leaving the facility at this time, kindly make sure that you look around yourself so that you don't lose any personal belongings. Hats, jackets, keys, cell phones, wallets, pagers, all the good stuff. And looking around yourself so that you don't lose any personal belongings. If you notice that you may have left any rubbish behind, kindly make sure that you put that into the proper trash receptacles on your way out if you're going to be leaving us here from the midday session. Those of you sticking around, hang out, relax. We'll have just a couple minutes before we get started again.
With a smart video doorbell from Vector Security, see who's at your front door even when you're not home.
You can even talk to them. I'm in the kitchen. Leave it on the porch.
Smart video doorbell from Vector Security. Know who's there even when you're not.
I need you to start clean up here. Oh.
The Brownie Batter Blizzard at Dairy Queen. Gooey brownie batter, moist brownie cheese.
Hey, guys, you want to go to DQ? I'll buy you both a Blizzard.
Okay.
Start the car.
This is the best idea you ever had.
Yeah, I recorded a cheeseburger one for Dad.
It'll get you every time. The DQ Brownie Batter Blizzard. Now try our new Sweet Deals value menu.
All right, so we're getting close to starting into the next session. Looks like we'll have at least maybe one more song full the way or all the way through. So for the relays behind the block, I am pumped for you. We're gonna throw it up right here. I just want to say good luck, have fun. Oh yeah, we're gonna do we're throwing the hammers. Hammer time. switch it over to the starter. It looks like we're going to go start things off with a head-to-head battle with Infinity Aquatics and Swim Mac going head-to-head on this. Good luck, girls. All right. I always love a good head-to-head battle. It's a showdown. We got two teams. Let's see what they're seated at. I want to say one might be exhibition. I don't know. But 426. So we have Merritt Bass with a 28.67 and Han Win with a 30.91. First transition. Allison Zostek, currently in the water for Mac. They're currently at a 59.78. Hadley Reeder is currently in the water for EAC for Infinity. They're at a 106.60. Allison coming in on the first 50. Dropping in at a 30.14 split. Hadley dropping to the feet at a 30.11. Allison on the back half of this 100. Second transition coming up, third swimmer. Allison finishing strong, locking in a 32.65 split, setting at the 200 at a 202.57. Hadley coming in right now, closing that one down at the 200 with a 35.09 on the back half of her 100, and they're sitting at a 211.80. Currently in the water for Mac is going to be Leia Green, and Kristen Starkey is in the water for EAC. Miss Green with a 29.30. Going sub 30. On the turn, Kristen, 31.44. Oh man, that's my favorite number. 44. Makes me feel good every time I see one. Anchors up, anchors away. First anchor in the water, currently that's going to be Mallory Smithy. They're sitting at a 303.85 at the 300. Kristen bringing it in at a 34.93. They're sitting on a 318.17. Now currently in the water for EAC, that's going to be Finley Huff. Mallory on the turn for her first 50. That's going to be a 28.55. Bringing that anchor power. Finley Huff on the 50. Sitting at a 28.64. Mallory closing this one down for Mac. Nice job, girls, nice job. 31.08 for an overall time of a 4:03.48. Nice work, girls, nice work. Finley, you got this. You got this. Nice job, 33.68 with a 4:20.49. P2. Heat number 2 is a hot heat. Hot heat for heat number 2. Lane number 1 is going to be Raleigh Swimming, RSA. Lane number 2 is going to be GSA. Lane 3, Greensboro Community. Lane number 4 is Marlins of Raleigh. Lane 5 is Infinity. Lane number 6 is Granite Falls. Lane number 7 is Mecklenburg. Lane 8, North Carolina. And lane number 10, or lane 9 is going to be New Wave. For lane 1, Miss Emma Jones. Lane number 2 is going to be Kendall Abraham. Lane 3 is Elizabeth Hill. Lane 4, Olive Gage. Lane 5 is going to be Gabriella Trevino. Lane number 6, we have Michaela Martino. Lane number 7 is Gianna Mayberry. Lane number 8 for NCAC, that's going to be Amelia Zuba. And lane number 9 for the Waves is going to be Alexa Berg. 28.40, Gabriella Trevino, setting the tone at the 50. There's a lot of pressure around her right about now as they make their way in on the first transition. Second swimmer off to the races. First in, sitting at a 59.00, going sub-00. That's EAC in lane number 5. Alania Atkins is currently in the water for EAC. So in the water, we have Grace McKee in 1, Lamia Bunton in 2, Lucy Gaylord in 3, we have Catherine Aldridge in 4. Alania Atkins in 5, Camden Ludi in 6, Margaret Schmelzer in 7, Evelyn Rack in 8, and Grace Holiday in 9. Third swimmer loaded up. Off to the races, here we go. Bringing that energy right now. That kick in whitewater is literally just going everywhere. In the water is Kaylin Brumback in lane number 1, Cora Bunton in 2, Kylie Grace Holmes in 3, Megan Carson in 4, Kylie Johnson in 5, Savannah Nance in 6, Natalie Morabito in 7, Elise Sutton in 8, and Brennan Ziegler in 9. EAC currently out in the lead. Anchors up, anchors away. EAC in the water right now with a 3:02.57 at the 300. Currently, that's going to be Rachel McKinnon in the water for EAC. Oh, a 26.87 by Natalie Clayton. Up against a 27.68 by Rachel McKinnon. And to the wall at the same time, dropping it to the feet, bringing it back for the last one, fast one. Last 25, fast 25. There's no breathing right now. Put your head down and swim, swim, swim. Into the paint. Wow. Lane number 6 with a 4:00.18. Granite Falls. 4:01.21 Infinity. That was lights out awesome. Heat number 3, the final heats. Oh, such good competition. So, heat number 3, the final heat for event 57, the girls 11-12 400 free relay. Lane number 1 is going to be Yoda. Lane 2 is Mecklenburg, MSA. Lane number 3, Marlins of Raleigh. Lane number 4, Raleigh Swimming Association, RSA. Lane 5, the Titans. Lane number 6, Swim Mac. Lane 7 is going to be Yoda, their A. Lane 8, the Titans, their B. Lane number 9 is going to be NCAC, their A. And lane number 10 is going to be Swim Mac, their B. In on the first 100, that's going to be the Titans. I want to say that was Yixi Liu, bringing it in at a 53.12. No, I don't know. I don't know. I have a feeling. The record is at 338.04. The Titans in lane 5 are seated at a 346. Finola Wellahan just won a 25. Thinking she might bring it back at about a 28 on the back half of this. Hopefully 27. 28.6. It's gonna be close. Oh, it's gonna be close here. So through the field, I see 28, then up to 30, 31, 32. Zoe, actually Yoda out there. And lane number 1 popped to 28 off that last 50. And let's see where they're at. 27.63 is going to be for Ava Phillips. Bryn Anthony is going to be 27.23. Putting on the pressure, 27.48, Natalie Sheeran. 27.27, Cameron Klein. Anchors, anchors. Send in the energy. Let's go to work out there. Come on now. TAC bumped it up just a little bit to 30.97 off that last 50. Anchors away. Here we go. Inside the field looks like they're pairing up 2, 2, 2, and 2. 27.46 for Vienna, 27.39 for Peyton Christian. Pick it up, pick it up. Such a good race right now. Inside the paint, taking this one home, it goes TAC. The Titans, they're a relay with that 344.35. Swim Mac, they're a relay with a 346.02. And rounding out your top 3, that's gonna be Yoda with a 352.59. Wow, girls. Wow, that was just unbelievable. Congratulations. Job well done. Here we go, tripping into the boys 11, 12, 400 free relay heat 1 of 3. Good luck, guys. And the action continues. Lane number 2 is going to be Marlins of Raleigh, their C relay. Lane number 3 is Swim Mac, their C. Lane number 4 is Raleigh Swim Association, that's RSA, their B relay. Infinity is in 5, their A. GSA is in 6, that's A. Lane number 7 is O'Neill Aquatics, their A. Lane number 8 is Swim Mac, their D. Holy moly, 58.5? Yeah, buddy. 58.8. Going for the 1-2 punch out there. So currently in the water, lane number 2, we're going to have Finley Lawing. Lane number 3 is going to be Banks Cooler. Lane number 4 is going to be Austin Alamo. Lane 5 is Ramsey Hampton. Lane number 6, we have Weston Kondrowski. Lane number 7 is going to be Rowan Cox. And lane number 8, we have Wynn Cupping. Transitions taking place right about now. In the water right now, lane number 2 is going to be Carrington Briscoe. Lane number 3 is going to be Augustus Glassner. Lane 4 is going to be Garrett Ward. Lane number 5, Marco Hernandez Rodriguez. Lane number 6 is going to be Peter Domachowski. Lane number 7, Cole Weston. And lane number 8 is Caden Wolf. Domachowski. Oh, see some competition out there right about now. Jeez. Just tearing it up out there. I will share the midday session. They're savages. You know what I mean? They are absolute savages out there. This whole midday session has been non-stop action, going back and forth and battling out there ever since we started. Getting into the relays right now, just outstanding swimming. Mac, Swim Mac in lane number 3, taking that with a 354.20. Second place, 358.1, Swim Mac, their D. And running your top 3, Marlins of Raleigh, that's going to be 409.91. Nice job, boys, nice job. P2. Heat 2 is a hot heat. Heat 2 is a hot heat. Lane number 1 is going to be Mecklenburg, MSA. Lane number 2 is Yoda. Lane 3 is Aquatic Team of Mecklenburg, Adam. Lane number 4 is going to be NCAC. Lane 5, Marlins of Raleigh. Lane number 6 is Mecklenburg, MSA. Lane 7, Marlins of Raleigh, their B. Lane 8 is New Wave, their A. Lane 9, YMCA of Northwest North Carolina. The Tide looks like. And lane number 10 is going to be Greensboro Community. Once again, heat number 2 is a hot heat. All right, so family and friends, coaches and swimmers, we are going to be awarding top 8 immediately at the end of the session. So once again, we're going to be awarding the top 8 immediately after the end of the session. But kind heads up, we're going to go through that pretty quick because we're going to have the next session coming in for warm-ups directly after that. So once again, we're going to do the top 8 awards directly at the end of this session, and then we're going to get into the next one after that. So keep that in mind, food for thought. On the 300, it looks like NCAC. So currently in the water, looks like Bayer Stroopy in lane number 1, Owen Bowling in 2, Ryan Sang in 3, Jason Slowowski in 4, Henry Krieger in 5, Eden Wario in 6, Lucas Karam in 7, Alex Shen in 8, I don't have a name on 9, and Kingston Hobbs in 10. Nice shot, boys. 351.49, North Carolina, NCAC. Time to bring the thunder. Final heat, boys. Final heat. Heat number 3 for the boys 11-12 400 free relay. Heat heat number 3, lane number 1 is going to be Yoda. Lane 2 is going to be NCAC. Lane number 3 is the Waves of Wilmington. Lane 4, Lifetime North Carolina. Lane number 5, the Titans. Lane 6, Swim Mac. Lane 7 is going to be the Titans, their B. Lane number 8, YMCA of Northwest North Carolina. Lane number 9 is Raleigh Swimming Association, which is obviously RSA. And lane number 10 is going to be Swim Mac. Solid performance on this first 100 for the leadoff swimmers right about now. We'll see who it is. Finnegan was in on the 50 at a 25.89. Taking a look at what we got going on, it looks like Mac in 6 answering back. They're sitting at a 53.92. So currently in the water, Quinn Hepburn in 1, Jack Monroe in 2, Slater Spencer in 3, Martin Sanchez Moreno in 4, Grant Murray in 5, Jesse Cyrus in 6, Landon Marujo in 7, Benjamin Gillespie in 8, Jackson Pereira in 9, and Max Wilkie in 10. Jesse Cyrus split at 25.45, setting on a 119.37 at the 150. Jesse bringing it back in 28.28. Sitting on a 147.65 at the 200. Don't call it a comeback. Let's see what we got going on here. Next transition. 244.63 at the 300 for Mac in 6. The Titans, 245.60 in 5. Oh, 310.52. 25.43 for Jack. Hayden, 25.89. It all comes down to this. Just hammering down and taking off and saying thank you very much. That's the Titans with the back half split of a 27.85 and an overall time of a 338.88. Swim Mac, their A with a 341.24. And running out your top 3, that's going to be a 343.15 by Lifetime. Wow. Holy guacamole. That was awesome. Nice job, boys. Nice job. Moving into the final ones. We're getting into event number 89. This is now the girls 10 and under, 500 free. This is the one and only heat. Girls, good luck. Have a great race. Because it's the one and only heat, let's give it a hot heat. This is a hot heat. For the only heat of the girls, 10 and under, 500 free. Looks like lane number 3 is going to be Isabella Dawson from Swim Mac. Lane number 4 is going to be Juliet Christopherson by Team YMCA, which is Yoda. Lane number 5, we have Lifetime North Carolina. That's Collins Kim. Lane number 6 from NCAC, Penelope Chow. Lane number 7 from RSA. That's Anna Claire Outlaw. Lane number 8 from Swim Mac. That's Maze Wheatley. Setting the tone at a 30.17, Penelope. Looking at the field, I see 31 and 33 respectively. So we'll keep that in mind. Going out at a 30, see 31 and 33. We'll take a look at how they strategize through this one. Penelope, after the lead off, this is kind of how the strategy happens, right? So they're going to go out off the block. They're going to hit it strong for that first 50, bump up maybe just a little bit, obviously. So Penelope's at a 33. The rest of the field is going to be 34, 37, 38. Now we'll see how they start to sustain. So what's going to happen after the 100? They might climb just a little bit up to the 200, and they should plateau 200 kind of through, I'd say, 350 or 400. After that 400, hopefully they'll have enough left in the tank so that they'll start picking it up and negative split that 450 and 500. All right, so prime example, Penelope went out at a 30, hit a 33, 34, now 34. Setting into the pace. Looking at the rest of the field right now, I see Collins Kim with a 35.5. The field bumps it from, say, 38 up to 39, respectively. So the rest of the field is sitting at 39 low, 39 mid. So we're seeing 39.13 for Mays, 39.16 for Anna Claire, 39.43 for Isabella Dawson, and 39.48 for Juliet Christopherson. Penelope knocks out another 34. Looking at Collins Kim at 35, so they're going back and forth, 34, 35, 34, 35. Mays, 39.5. Anna Claire, 39.5. Juliet, 39.4. Isabella, jumping it down a little bit to a 38.92 from her last 39. Penelope, another 34. Collins, another 35. Juliet and Isabella drop it down to a 37. So it looks like they're trying to work off each other right there, pushing each other, so they went from 39, 38, 37. Penelope, first time she's up into a 35 point, but it's a 35.01. Collins, 35.9, bumping up a little bit, getting close to that 36 spot. Mays and Anna Claire bump up just a little bit to a 40 point. Penelope drops it back down to 34. Juliet and Isabella pretty close together, sitting at a 38 and 39. Collins, 36. On the turn. Hearing the bell, sitting at a 34.59. That's Penelope Chow, sitting at a 505.15. If she hits a hard 50 on this one, I don't know if she'll bring it down to a 30 point. but anything is possible. If she would have started negative splitting those last two 50s, could have been plausible because she just locked up a 539.05. Penelope Chow from NCAC, an absolutely outstanding race. She was seated at a 609.04. She dropped 30 seconds out of that one. Everybody in the field was at a 6-point mid-sum, and everybody is down in the fives. Nice job, nice job. Penelope, that was outstanding. Collins came 547.73. Nice work. Collins was seated at a 606. Third place, Isabella Dawson with a 619.02. Dropping it down from a 622. Nice job, girls. That was amazing. Moving into heat number 1 for the boys. Good luck, guys. For heat number 1 of the 500 free for the guys, it is a hot heat. It is a rubber ducky heat. With that being said, hi. All right, we have relay cards for coaches tonight at the admin table. Once again, relay cards for the coaches tonight at the admin table. Currently in the water, that's going to be Ryan Anderson in lane number 4 from the Titans. Lane number 5, that's going to be Theodore Rabu from Swimmac. Lane number 6, Aiden Cleary from Swimmac. Take a look at the record here, 530.47. So if anybody's missing their ear pods, I have some that made their way up to the DJ booth. I'm not going to say what color it is. So if you are missing some AirPods or some type of earbuds, I want to say, kindly make sure you stop over to the DJ booth. So taking a look at the field right here. These 3 guys making their way back on in for halfway. And see how it shakes up out there. Aiden still holding the lead. He's sitting at a 38.41 split, 38.55 for Theodore. And Ryan with a 40.83. On 11, bringing it back for 12, so we'll check in on the 300 here. dropping to the feet at the 300. That's going to be a 345.34. Aiden. Theodore right there with them, 346.7. Just shy of 1 second difference. Theodore went 400s faster off that last 50. So Aiden was 38.2. Theodore was a 38.21. So Aiden 2.5, Theodore 2.1. Here it is. Here it is. 4:23.3. This is where the pace picks up just a little bit. So Aiden sitting on a 37.96 split off that last 50. Theodore 37.26, just chopping away out there. Ryan Anderson 40.88, sitting on a 434.28, staying strong out there. Theodore bumping up just a little bit, 38.79. Stay strong, buddy, stay strong. Good kick, good energy out there. There are the bells. So under the flags, that's going to be Aiden Cleary over in lane number 6 for Mac. Sitting on a 34.73 split. Theodore, 35.79. Nice job, guys. Ryan Anderson coming in on the turn. .609.92. Nice job, buddy. Mr. Cleary with a 34.18 final split. Theodore, 36.69 with a 615.23. Nice job, guys. Ryan closing this one down. Nice job, buddy. Nice job. 633.04. There it is, the final heat of the final event of the midday session, heat number 2. Swimmers, coaches, family and friends, just once again, heads up, once this heat finishes, we're going to be rolling right into the award session. We're going to be doing the top 8 from each one of the events that we swum this whole session. So we're basically going to be revisiting everything exactly how we just did today. We're going to have from last night a couple of awards to start us off, but then we're going to get into this session literally just chronologically how we did earlier today or throughout the day session. So taking a look at the screen right now, heat number 2, this is the final heat for the guys 10 and under 500 free. Lane number 2 is going to be Jacob Kletcha. Lane number 3 is Carter McCheney. Lane 4 is Win Wheatley. Lane number 5 is going to be Clayton Chia. Lane 6 is Ethan Cowlis. Lane number 7 is Nicholas Levesque. Lane number 8 is David Bowell. And lane 9 is Chase Galloway. Looks like a couple boys working together out there. 143.6 is going to be Clayton Chia, but looking at everybody's split times, 36.10 Ethan Cowlis, 36.4 is going to be Clayton, 36.8 Nicholas, 36.77 is actually David Bow, 36.84 Chase Galloway, 38.94 Jacob Kletcha, and 39.56 Carter McCheney. A little bit of movement in the field. Two boys literally going stroke for stroke as they make their way in onto the turn at the 13, bringing it back on 14. So close between Ethan and Clayton. Clayton and Ethan right now. We're talking literally 600ths of a difference. That's going to be 408.82 by Clayton, 408.88 Ethan Cowlis. Top three is going to be 415.02 Nicholas Levesque. This is going to be an awesome finish. Chirping in on 17, bringing it back on 18. As these boys make their way under the flags, that bell is going to go off. Right about now, it's going to be an all-out sprint in battle to the finish. Take a look at the time right there. It's going to be 5:19.54. That's going to be Ethan Cowlis answering right now. 5:19.73, Clayton Chia. Somebody was saving a little extra gas in the gas tank out there. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Under the flags. Last couple strokes. Taking it to the house. Ethan Cowlis with a 5:52.05. Nice job, and a final split of 32.51, representing Max Swim Mac in the house. 5:53.00 Clayton Chia. Nice job, boys. That was outstanding. 6:06.55 David Bow. 6:07.5, that's going to be Nicholas Levesque. And 6:08.29, that's Win Wheatley. Wow. Fantastic. So it looks like right about now, we're going to be wrapping up the midday session, but we're going to be getting into the awards right now for the midday session, okay? So once again, we're going to be starting with, looks like a couple events from last night, and we're going to be doing the top 8 from each one of these events. After And from last night, we'll get into everything that we just swam through, exactly how we did in the midday session today. Let's get a little bit of music going on up in here. Family and friends up in the stands, you did it. You did it. Thumbs up. I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you for hanging in there. And that midday session, you got some pipes up there. A lot of good energy. I just want to say thank you for sharing that down here. Obviously, all the swimmers could feel that, and they just thrive off of that. Swimmers, heads up. I know everybody can hear me right now, okay? So this is actually very important. So we're gonna be medaling top 8s, okay? As we are getting everybody onto the podium for the top 8 for each events, once you get down from the podium, you're gonna hand back, and then actually you're gonna get your real medal after the session, I think, if I had that correctly. So once again, as you are given a medal to stand up onto the podium, as you come down, you're gonna give them, and you're gonna get your real medal afterwards, okay? Just give you a heads up, so keep that going through. So do we have everybody over there? Nope. Matt, just give me a thumbs up when we go. And obviously, I'll try not to scream in your ear. So from what I have in my hand, we are going to be starting with the 400 IMs, the 11, 12-year-olds 400 IMs from last night. Thumbs up. All right, here we go. So from last night, event number 5, this is going to be the girls 11, 12, 400-yard IM. Top 8. In 8th place, that's Sarah Harder. 7th place is Alice Arcaro. 6th place is Elsa Babini. 5th place, Yixi Liu. 4th place was Susanna Gittleman. 3rd place from Raleigh Swimming Association, RSA in the house with a 451.60. That's Avery White. 2nd place, the time of 450.38 from Swim Mac. That's Emma Michael. And in 1st place with a winning time of 447.62, representing Swim Mac in the house, that's Delaney Michael. And the crowd goes wild. Fantastic swimming, girls. Fantastic swimming. Ladies and gentlemen, a nice warm round of your top 8 finishers from last night's 11, 12, 400-yard IM. Congratulations. Step on down. For the boys, 11, 12, 400-yard IM. Thumbs up. Good. 8th place is going to be Chase Rutledge. 7th place, Nicholas Giraldo. 6th place, Jack Monroe. 5th place is Stokes Oxrider. 4th place is Stephen Zalhi. 3rd place with a time of 434.04, representing the Titans, that's Jack Slowinski. Second place with a time of 4:33.00, representing the Waves of Wilmington. That's Slater Spencer. And in first place with a winning time of 4:32.85, representing NCAC. That's Declan Komalaski. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Nice warm round of applause for your top 8 cheers for your boys. 11, 12, 400-yard IM. All right, it's a celebration. Moving into event number 49. The girls 11, 12, 200-yard free. In 8th place, that's going to be Allison Slabby. 7th place is Susanna Gittleman. 6th place was Natalie Clayton. 5th place, Campbell Houston. 4th place was Delaney Michael. 3rd place, representing Swim Mac with a time of 1:59.58, that's Miss Emma Michael. 2nd place with a time of 1:58.35 from Carolina Aquatic Team, that's Erin Weaver. And in first place with a winning time of 1:56.45, representing the Titans, that's going to be Finola Willahan. Nice job, girls. Nice job. Family and friends upstairs, a nice warm round of applause once again for your top 8 for the girls 11, 12, 200 free. Moving into the boys 200 free. 8th place is going to be Gavin Johnson. 7th place is going to be Stokes Oxrider. 6th place, Nicholas Giraldo. 5th place is Ryan Galloway. 4th place, Slater Spencer. 3rd place with a time of 1:56.82, representing Lifetime North Carolina. That's Finnegan Kavanaugh. 2nd place with a time of 1:56.58, representing NCAC. That's going to be Declan Komalaski. And in first place with a winning time of 1:55.71, representing the Titans, that's going to be Jack Slowinski. A nice warm round of applause by everybody in the house. That's going to be for event number 50, the boys 11, 12, 200-yard free. Gentlemen, don't be shy. Actually, ladies and gentlemen, when you get up there, don't be shy. Wave to your family and friends. You're going to be famous. Moving into event number 81, this is now going to be the girls 10 and under 100 fly. In 8th place, that's going to be Annalise Giordano. 7th place was Claire Higgins. 6th place goes to Eleanor Roberts. 5th place is Eliza Emmon. 4th place, Jocelyn Hodgkiss. 3rd place with a time of 1:05.37 from Lifetime North Carolina, that's Collins Kim. 2nd place with a time of 1:05.26, that was so close for the top 3. From Lifetime North Carolina, that's Gia Saragosi. And in first place with a winning time of a 1:05.06, just 0.2 of a difference from NCAC, Miss Penelope Chow. Nice job, girls, nice job. Make sure you wave to your family and friends. A nice warm round of applause by everybody in the house. That is your top 8 for 10 and under 100-yard fly. For your boys, 100 fly. 8th place goes to Mac Gominger. 7th place goes to Badu Zhang. 6th place goes to Samuel Trevino. 5th place goes to Theodore Prabhu. 4th place, Lucas Lee. 3rd place with a time of 109.29 from the Marlins of Raleigh. That's going to be David Reynolds. 2nd place with a time of 107.39 from the that's Langdon Bailey. And in 1st place with a winning time of 107.32 from the Titans, that's Tristan Talwar. Nice job, guys. I think we have somebody running up over there. We'll see. We have everybody up there? All right, sounds good. Looks like moving into the girls 11-12-50 breaststroke, event number 51. In 8th place, that's going to be Campbell Houston. 7th place, Rachel McKinnon. 6th place, Merritt Bess. 5th place, McKaylee Keogh. 4th place goes to Virginia Hare. 3rd place with a time of 32.18 representing RSA, that's Avery White. 2nd place with a time of 32.09 from Mecklenburg, MSA, that's going to be Cameron Klein. And in 1st place with a winning time of 31.19 representing the Titans, that's Yixi Liu. Nice job, girls. Nice job. Make sure you wave to your family and friends once again. Everybody in the house, a nice warm run. Congratulations for your top 8 finishers. Once again, that's for your girls 11-12 50-yard breaststroke. Moving into the boys 11-12 50 breaststroke, 8th place. That's going to be Banks Cooler. 7th place is going to be Dakota Luck. 6th place was Henry Williams. 5th place goes to Jay Zhang. Lane 4. 4th place goes to Vihan Prakash. 3rd place from the Titans with a 31.41, that is Frank Liu. 2nd place with a time of 31.40 from Lifetime, North Carolina, Noah Assad. And in 1st place, bringing the heat with a 31.37, just 0.03 of a difference, Swim Mac. That's Evan Jackson. Nice job. A nice warm round of applause for your top 8 finishers. Event number 83, moving into the girls 10 and under 50 free. 8th place goes to Emma Antley. 7th place was Isabella Dawson. 6th place is Jocelyn Hodgkiss. 5th place goes to Emma Ducey. 4th place goes to Mia Feistel. 3rd place with a time of 28.28 from Mecklenburg, MSA, that goes Claire Higgins. In 2nd place with a time of 27.81 from Lifetime, North Carolina, that's Collins Kim. In 1st place with a winning time of 27.49 from the Titans, that's Tessa Deltema. Nice job, swimmers, nice job. Make sure you're waving out to your family and friends, taking photos. Nice job. Your top 8 finishers for the girls, 10 and under, 50 free. Moving into the boys, 10 and under, 50 free. In 8th place, that's Vansh Diggy. 7th place was Langdon Bailey. 6th place was Vahan Matsakyan. Sorry, guys. 5th place was Ethan Cowlis. 4th place, David Bow. 3rd place with a time of 27.83 representing the Titans, that's Evan Zhang. 2nd place with a time of 27.76 from the Titans, that's Aaron Fang. And in 1st place with a winning time of 26.92 representing the Titans, that's Clayton Chia. Nice job, boys. Nice job. Your top 8 finishers for your boys, 50 free. 10 and unders. Moving into event number 53, this is now the girls 11, 12, 100 fly, top 8. In 8th place, we have Kira Schneider. 7th place is Berkeley Barr. 6th place is Elsa Babini. 5th place is Ava Phillips. 4th place is Rachel McKinnon. 3rd place with a time of 1:01.50 from Granite Falls, that's going to be Natalie Clayton. 2nd place, 1:01.37 from Swim Mac in the house, that's Emma Michael. And in 1st place with a winning time of 58.58 from the Titans, that's Finola Wellahan. Nice job, girls. Nice job. Once again, that is the girls 11, 12, 100 fly, your top 8. For your boys, 100 fly, 11, 12-year-olds. 8th place was Jesse Cyrus. 7th place was Gavin Johnson. 6th place was Declan Komalaski. 5th place, Stokes Oxrider. 4th place was Daniel Walcott. 3rd place with a time of 59.50 from Infinity, that's going to be Henry Williams. 2nd place with a time of 58.05 from the Titans, that's Grant Murray. And in 1st place with a winning time of 57.67 from the Titans, that's Stephen Zhao He. Nice job, boys. Nice job. Make sure you wave once again out to your family and friends out there. That's going to be for your boys, 11, 12, 100 fly, your top 8. Nice job, guys. Moving into event number 85, this is going to be the girls 10 and under 50. 8th place goes to Zoe Laverne. 7th place was Mia Feistel. 6th place was Eleanor Roberts. 5th place goes to Juliet Christopherson. 4th place goes to Emma Ducey. 3rd place with a time of 36.04 from Lifetime, North Carolina, that's Gia Saragrossi. 2nd place with a time of 34.31 from the Titans, that's Tessa Jeltima. And in 1st place with a winning time of 33.99 representing NCAC, that's Penelope Chow. Nice job, girls. Family and friends out there, nice warm round of applause for your top 8 finishers for your girls 10 and under 50 breaststroke. For your boys, 50 breaststroke, 10 and unders. 8th place was Win Wheatley. 7th place was Zayn Sayed. 6th place, Tristan Tulawar. 5th place goes to David Reynolds. 4th place, Evan Zhang. 3rd place with a time of 36.04 from NCAC, that's Jackson Tao. 2nd place with a time of 35.70 from Greensboro, that's Luke Masneri. And 1st place with a winning time of 34.95, the Titans, that's Clayton Chia. Here we go. Nice job. Moving into the girls 11-12 100 IM. 8th place goes to Vienna Gomez Taylor. 7th place is Ava Phillips. 6th place Liliana Davis. 5th place is Berkeley Barr. 4th place Emma Michael. 3rd place with a 103.88 from Granite Falls, that's Natalie Clayton. 2nd place with a 103.83, 500ths of a difference from Carolina Aquatic Team, that's Aaron Weaver. And in 1st place with a winning time of 101.21 from the Titans, that's Yixi Liu. Nice job, girls. Nice job. Once again, that is going to be your top 8 finishers for the 12 100-yard IM. That was outstanding race. Here we go, moving into the boys, 11-12 100 IM. In 8th place, that is Kingsley Chen. 7th place, Grant Murray. 6th place, Slater Spencer. 5th place goes to Finnegan Kavanaugh. 4th place goes to Frank Liu. 3rd place for the time of 101.50 from the Titans, that's Jack Slawinski. 2nd place with a time of 101.35 from the Titans, that's Stephen Zhao-He. And in 1st place with a winning time of 59.74, going sub-00 from Swim Mat, that is Jesse Cyrus. Nice job, boys. Nice job. A nice warm round of applause for your boys. 11-12 100-yard IM. Hey, Amy, for the relays, are we doing top 3? 3. Awesome. For event number 87, the girls 10 and under 100-yard IM, top 8s. In 8th place, Eliza Amin. 7th place is going to be Emma Ducey. 6th place, Eva Chow. 5th place, Claire Higgins. 4th place goes to Lucy Crutchfield. 3rd place with a time of 110.99 from Swim Mac, that's Jocelyn Hotchkiss. 2nd place with a winning time of 109.03. 2nd place with a time of 109.03 from Lifetime North, that's Sarah Gossi. And in 1st place, a winning time and a new record with a 105.63, taking the record down from a 105.81 from the Titans. That's Tessa Geltema. Congratulations, girls. Job well done. Outstanding on a new record as well. Congratulations. Moving into event number 88, the boys 10 and under 100-yard IM. 8th place, Samuel Trevino. 7th place, Tristan Top. 6th is Luke Masneri. 5th place goes to Evan Zhang. 4th place is David Reynolds. 3rd place with a time of 110.41 from the Titans, that's David Bow. 2nd place with a time of 109.19 from the Titans, that's Clayton Chia. And in 1st place with a winning time of 108.79 from Swim Mac, that's going to be Ethan Cowlis. Nice job, boys. Nice job. Nice warm round of applause for your top 8 finishers for your boys. 10 and under 100-yard IM. Moving into 400 free relay. The top 3 for the girls 11-12. In 3rd place with a time of 3:52.59. That's going to be YMCA of the Triangle area. I want to say that's Yoda. 2nd place with a time of 3:46.03. That's going to be Swim Mac. That's their A relay. And in 1st place with a winning time of 3:44.35. That's going to be the Titans. And that was Yixi Liu, Finola Willahan, Ava Phillips, and Vienna Gomez Taylor. A nice warm round of applause for your top 3 teams for the 400-yard free relay. Moving into the top 3 for the boys. In 3rd place with a time of 3:43.15, that's going to be Lifetime North Carolina. 2nd place with a time of 3:41.24, that's going to be Swim Mac. And in 1st place with a winning time of 3:38.88, that is the Titans. And that was Steven Zauhi, Grant Murray, Frank Liu, and Jack Slowinski. I believe the 500s will be tomorrow, if I have that correct. Oh, sweet. No running on deck. Let's make a nice warm round of applause for your top 3 teams for your boys. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Top 8 for the 500s. Actually, top 6 for the girls. 6th place for the girls, 10 and under, 500 free. That goes Anna Claire Outlaw. 5th place is Maze Wheatley. 4th place goes to Juliet Christopherson. 3rd place with a time of 6:19.02 from Swim Mac. That's Isabella Dawson. 2nd place with a time of 5:47.93 from Lifetime. That's Collins Kim. I want to just give a shout out to Penelope Chow because on this one, taking 1st place with a winning time of 5:39.05, just shy of 4 seconds of the record, and she dropped 30 seconds from her seat time from North Carolina NCAC Penelope Chow. Nice warm round of applause for your top 6 finishers for the girls 10 and under 500 free. Nice work, girls. Outstanding. And moving into the final one, event number 90. This is the boys 10 and under 500 free, the top 8. In 8th place, that's Theodore Prabhu. 7th place was Aiden Cleary. 6th place, Chase Galloway. 5th place is Win Wheatley. 4th place goes to Nicholas Levesque. 3rd place with a time of 6:06.55 from the Titans, that's David Powell. 2nd place with a time of 5:53.00 from the Titans, that's Clayton Chia. And with a winning time of 5:52.05 from Swim Mac, that's Ethan Cowlis. Once again, a nice warm round of applause for your top 8 finishers for your boys 10 and under 500 free. Nice work, nice work. Well, that wraps up the midday session. Obviously, we have the finals warming up tonight, or for tonight. Family and friends up in the stands. If you're going to be leaving here, hope to see you here tomorrow and Sunday as well. Kindly make sure that you look around yourself so that you don't lose any personal belongings. And as you look around yourself, if you notice that there's any rubbish that you may have left behind, kindly make sure you put that into the proper trash receptacle. And we'll see you all next time. Be safe out there, rest well, and have a good one. For the finals, family and friends upstairs, what's up? It's going to be good. Looking at the seat times from before, it's going to be mind-boggling. I have an idea. I'm going to say I have 2 records in my mind that I'm hoping just get destroyed tonight. But I'm going to put that energy out there. We're going to say good times, fast times, good energy, and hopefully we're going to be breaking some records too.
With a smart video doorbell from Vector Security, see who's at your front door even when you're not home.
You can even talk to them. I'm in the kitchen. Leave it on the porch.
Smart video doorbell from Vector Security. Know who's there even when you're not.
Once I need you to start clean up here. Oh.
The Brownie Batter Blizzard at Dairy Queen. Gooey brownie batter, moist brownie seasoning.
Hey guys, you want to go to DQ? I'll buy you both a Blizzard.
Okay.
Start the car.
This is the best idea you ever had.
Yeah, I recorded a cheeseburger one for Dad.
It'll get you every time. The DQ Brownie Batter Blizzard. Now try our new Sweet Deals value menu.
Welcome to Wake Med Children's. Come on. Specialized care for teeny tiny babies, to teens, and really sick and hurt kids. By doctors, surgeons, nurses, and support teams. All pediatric trained. And super nice. And a gazillion pediatric specialties. Even an emergency department just for kids. Know what? I'm feeling better already. Wake Med Children's, your children's hospital, and a whole lot more.
Wherever life takes you, Best Western is there.